Hi, friends. How are y'all doing today? I am currently doing a voiceover, which I haven't done in a while, so this is going to be a little weird. But I'm just showing you guys my September layout. I guess, I'm going to call it a plan with me, but tomorrow is September. I'm hoping to get this up today, but we'll see. So, yeah, I'm just going to show you guys. I already did the lettering for this, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it in on this scrapbook paper, which is actually just like paper from an old Smash journal. I don't know if you guys ever use those or remember them. But I have like 2 of them and they just have like patterned paper in them and I tore it out. So, but yeah, my theme this month is kind of like mushroomy, like coziness, but kind of minimal too. So I don't really know. But yeah, I did this lettering on just some scrap paper that I had, and I'm pasting it in over here. Obviously, you can see that. And then on the right side, I am doing a new spread that I've not done before, which is a goals spread. So while I like fix the little tape edges here, I actually like got a little bit too much tape there. So that's me trying to like get the tackiness off of there. But yeah, I'm doing a goals spread on the right side, and I don't know how I'm gonna do with it. I don't know how well I'm gonna keep up with it, but I think I might do some like social media goals for like Twitch stuff, and maybe just like some like wellness goals as well as like self-care goals, which I guess that's also wellness. But it's a new spread because I was actually gonna do a quote on this page where I've got the title, like the September, and then I was gonna paste September over there on the other page, but I didn't really vibe with that. I like laid it out and I was like, you know what? No, I think I'll do better to have an actual like usable spread on this page. But I do want to do a quote page. I'm just not confident in my lettering yet. So eventually I'll get there. Okay, now I'm going in with gel pen to do some cute little accents on the lettering. I am still not really sure how to know where to put these because I put them on the high points, but like on the downstrokes, but then sometimes it doesn't look right on the downstrokes and sometimes it doesn't look right when it's not on the upstrokes. So I don't know yet. I am going to go in a minute and like darken it a little bit or lighten it, I guess, because it's white gel pen. But you'll actually see a lot in this video several times. I've left all my mistakes, and those mistakes are covered for the most part with this gel pen, which I believe is the white jelly roll. I'll link what I can in the description. Over here to the right, I actually have some zebra mild liners, which I'm really enjoying as a marker. Everything bleeds through this paper, I will say, but it is not an indicator of the marker. It's more an indicator of the paper. This paper is so thin, and I just used a journal that I already had because I didn't want to spend money in case I didn't keep up with the hobby, but I really kind of wish that I had bought one. That's not me saying that you have to go buy a journal to start bullet journaling or start journaling at all. Because if you're like me, you already have so many journals around the house, but I don't know. I don't like this paper, and I'm very excited to get into a new journal. I've even considered like pasting 2 pages together to see, because everything bleeds, everything goes. It's just not good. But we're starting on the goals page now. And I believe this is my Tombow Fudenosuke, I believe is what that marker is. I'm sorry for the shaking. The mount that I've got is like really sturdy, but my desk is just super unsturdy, so it doesn't work well together. I might try putting some like foam or something under my desk legs to see if that helps stabilize it. But this is me checking to see if it bleeds or ghosts, and of course it does, because why would it not? So here I'm putting in some stickers that I just got in from Stationery Pal. I'll link them below too. They're just like that rice paper, kind of like washi texture, and they're really cute. And honestly, like from here, they kind of look like I drew them on. But I thought like how funny that matched perfectly with the pattern that I've got on that other paper. So I put a sticker on, but like I said, I kind of wanted to keep it minimal. So I've got stickers, which obviously like you guys probably aren't going to have these stickers if you did want to do a similar theme to me, but I think most of these would be pretty easy to doodle in. I just try to avoid drawing as much as I can because of how much it ghosts, and I really wanted to avoid the ghosting and the bleeding this time, but I was not successful, as you'll see. I did decide to put some washi tape in. This is the Scotch washi tape from Staples, the one that I'm currently using, and then the other one that you're gonna see me use is one, again, from Stationery Pal. And I just love that layered washi look. I think it looks so cute and adds a little, like, structural element, graphic element to the design. Now we're moving on to the calendar, and I'm actually doing a different calendar layout than I've done before my past couple months. I've been doing, if you haven't seen my flip through of those months, I've been doing a one-page, like, sideways calendar where I turn my journal, but this time I wanted to attempt a 2-page spread and see if I like it more. I definitely like how it looks more. I think it's more aesthetically pleasing, but I'm doing a 5 and 2 column, and I'm actually just doing lines for the weeks instead of boxes. I'm using my brown mild liner for this, and I really like how it looks. Again, everything bleeds, but like, I like how it looks when I have it flipped open to this page. I don't love that it bleeds through, but what are you gonna do? And I actually mess up right here, and I'll fix that so that you guys can see. I think it's important that right now and in the future I leave my mistakes in, so if anybody's watching has that same thing of like, well, I've messed up, now everything's ruined. It's not. You can fix it. There are so many things that you can do to fix it. I actually have a video planned where I'm going to go into a few more things on how I've fixed things, but I do leave in my mistakes in this video so that you guys can see how I fix stuff. Just using that gel pen, it just goes away. Look at that. What mistake? Didn't even happen. Now I'm actually going in with my gray mild liner, and I don't like how this ended out. It is like splotchy, and I had a shaky hand. I ended up filling it in, and I like it a little bit more, but I'm just not crazy about how it looks. So in the future, I don't know what I'll do. I might just try. I think it'd be different if my paper wasn't so thin too. That's probably part of it. But I don't love it. I don't think it looks bad, I should say. I don't think it looks horrible. But it's not my favorite. I'm still going to use it. I'm still going to enjoy it. And I like how the spread looks overall. And I think that's important. That even though there's a part of it I don't like, the whole spread doesn't have to be thrown away, because that'd be silly. Because I like the spread. I just don't like how splotchy the top of the calendar looks. I'm just using my Ink Joys, I think. I'll link this one down below too. I just got these at Kroger. They're pretty good gel pens. I like them, but I'm just using them to put the weekday like letters in. And I noticed that over the marker, they kind of not bled, but it was almost like looser ink. I don't know how to explain it. So if you happen to do this, to get those pens and use them together with these markers, I would recommend leaving them a second more than I did to dry, maybe like a minute, especially if you've like colored over a couple of times. Now I'm going in with one of my Crayola Super Tips, and I'm doing red dots for the days. And I actually messed up super bad here. I got an extra mark. I put a day dot in the wrong space, and I ended up fixing it, and like I said, I'll show you guys, but that one really stressed me out because I was like, gel pen covers small mistakes, but that red dot is gonna be you know what to cover. So I was a little stressed about that, and then here's me realizing that I messed it up, and I was like, shoot! It's like, what am I gonna do? And there's me using the gel pen to cover up the small mistake. You guys literally can't basically see it. I know it's there, but I'm not gonna notice it in my everyday when I'm like actually using it. So I highly recommend that gel pen. It's just so nice. And then this is me just going in and putting the numbers in with my gel pen again. And there's all that bleeding and ghosting. Ooh, it's so annoying, but it's okay. It's just part of it. I will get a better journal. I'll get a better journal with better paper whenever I'm ready for a new journal. And I've learned my lesson about thin paper. Here's me going in and adding a notes area. And I'm actually, this is something that I'm carrying over from my other calendar formats, is I always have like a notes section next to each, so that there's a space like next to each week where I can write in, like if I need to do a longer sentence on what I have like marked down, maybe like the time, or like just like notate that I have something and then write what that is. So I really like how this has been working for me, and I'm gonna continue doing this, I believe. Even if I don't do this this 2-page spread next time, I'll definitely keep my notes section in because I really like it. And this is me trying to decide where I was gonna put the stickers on this spread. I think this is where I ended up with them, and I like how it ended up looking. Again, I'm trying to keep it minimal, but like still cute, still decorative, trying not to like exhaust myself before I've even started the month with my bullet journal spreads. I think eventually I'll want to do some more complicated ones and, you know, kind of pour my creativity in them, but right now I kind of want to keep it simple just so that I can continue to learn the system and keep it working for me. Yeah, I really like how these stickers ended up. I think they're so cute, and like I said, I'll link them below because they're really inexpensive and they're so cute. Okay, so this is where I fix my big red dot mistake, and I actually just went in and I have a little scrap piece of like what my last page in my journal is just for me to test markers. So I actually go in and cut a piece of that paper out that's about the size of one square, and then I just glued it on. I do want to get a glue stick because I used my Staples like rolling double-sided tape, and I feel like that was too difficult. I just need to get a glue stick. So, and you guys can't even really see that. I mean, you can tell it's there, but I'm not going to be able to see it all that well, and I think it still looks nice. Even though there's a mistake, it's okay. It's okay. We can move on. It's going to be fine. And then I go back in it and I add some washi tape back to kind of echo what we did on the goals page. It's the same tape, that Scotch tape from Staples, and then one of the grid tapes from Stationery Pal. I just love how layered washi tape looks. Like I said earlier, I think it's so cute. I don't know what it reminds me of, but layered washi tape reminds me of something, and I just think it's precious. I love it. I love it. Okay, now we're on to my weekly spread, which has been working really well for me. I did it for the first time last week, and I'm really enjoying it. It's just the like 4 quadrants on each page, 7 days a week, and a weekly like notes section in the first one. And the I've seen some people do like a notes, so they'll do like a task list in one of the corners and then like a notes section in the other corner. And I like to have one for each day because I don't lead like a super busy life, but I am busy on my weekends. Busy is a stretch, but I do have stuff on the weekends, and I'm always a little worried that I'm not gonna have enough space. And I actually did this line so crooked. I don't think you guys can tell here, but it is like, it is a whole square off. It's fine though. It's okay. And see, this is where my grid spacing guide comes in handy. If you guys saw my little flip through, I showed that what I use like a grid spacing guide in the first page of my journal. And it really helps here because, I mean, I know off the top of my head now that the middle of like vertically is 15 spaces and then horizontally is 20 spaces. But I did not know that at the beginning of my journal. So definitely I would highly recommend a grid spacing guide if you use a dot grid or a grid journal. I would recommend it. It's really super helpful. Now I'm just going in with my brown mild liner and I'm going to add my week label as well as my day labels for each day of the week. And I made a mistake there. I went to go write D and I wrote S, so we'll have to fix that. But yeah, I just go through and write all the days of the week out on the tops. I try to space it out evenly. I think I've got them right this time. Last time I did them like one tile off by accident, but it's fine. It's okay. It worked out fine. I really like this layout. I like this weekly. I think it may be the one that works for me. It's not the prettiest, so I may eventually move to something that's a little bit more artistic, but right now I'm really trying to focus on functionality. Not functionality over creativity, but kind of making sure that they're working together and not working against each other, I think is the biggest thing for me right now. Here's me fixing that mistake with the gel pen, and like I said, you basically can't see it, basically don't know it's there. That white jelly roll pen is a freaking lifesaver. It's so helpful. And then I'm just putting a little sticker on the corner because it's so cute. Those stickers are precious, and I have enough left that I think I can do one for each week, which will be so nice and precious and kind of tie it all together throughout the weeks. So yeah, that's my month for September. A little cute kind of fairy tale mushroom theme, but I don't know. I really like it. I think it's precious. I think it's cute. So yeah, there's again another look at the calendar and our goals page and our title page. And I hate that bleeding. It makes me so mad, but it's okay. It's fine. So yeah, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you again for your support. Not again, first time. Thank you for your support on the first video on this channel. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best, and I'll see you next time for maybe a tip video. I don't know what's coming up next. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you again for watching. Bye!